Ever been stuck at 2% battery during a long flight, only to realize your cheap charger takes 8 hours to juice up your laptop? Yeah, we have all been there. Finding a true fast-charging power bank that actually delivers massive capacity without getting confiscated by airport security is harder than it looks in 2026. I have tested dozens of these bricks, and today on Tech Selected, I am ranking the top 5 best portable chargers on the market. From budget-friendly lifesavers to absolute heavyweights that can charge your MacBook and phone at the exact same time. I will tell you right now, number 1 offers insane value. But before we get to the ranking, here are 3 traps that will completely waste your money if you do not know exactly what to look for. Real talk, the portable power market is full of spec sheet lies. Here's how you avoid getting scammed. Trap number 1 is the fake capacity claim.
A lot of brands advertise 30,000 milliamp hours or more, but they use cheap internal cells that die after 3 months of use. Plus, anything over 27,000 is usually banned on commercial airplanes. Stick to premium 20 to 25,000 milliamp hour packs for travel. Trap number 2 is the slow recharge trick. It is great if a battery charges your phone fast, but if it takes 12 hours to recharge the bank itself, it is practically useless. Look for at least 65 watts of input speed. And third, shared wattage limits. A brand might say it outputs 100 watts, but the moment you plug in a second device, that speed drops to a crawl at 20 watts. That right there is a massive deal breaker. You need dedicated power distribution for multi-device charging. Do not worry, every product on my top 5 passes this test perfectly. All right, enough talking. Let us kick things off with number 5.
Kicking things off at number 5, the Baseus BiPower is the absolute best choice if you're on a tight budget and just need something highly portable for everyday carry. At just $19, this little guy is packing 10,000 milliamp hours with 22.5 watts of power delivery. It can confidently charge your iPhone 16 to 57% in just 30 minutes. But here's the coolest part. It features a built-in, ultra-durable braided USB-C cable that actually doubles as a lanyard loop. One guy in the reviews mentioned he took this on a 3-day outdoor hike, simply looped it around his wrist and never had to dig around his bag for a messy cord. It is brilliantly convenient. You are also getting extra USB-C and USB-A ports to charge 3 devices at once. Now, let's be honest about its limitation.
At 10,000 milliamp hours, this is definitely not a laptop power bank. It will give your smartphone about 1.5 full charges, but it will not power a demanding MacBook. However, for a pocket-friendly travel charger that costs less than a decent lunch, it is incredibly easy to recommend. If you just need emergency juice on the go, this is a total no-brainer. Coming in at number 4, the CUKTECH portable charger is exactly what you need if you want massive airline-approved capacity without emptying your wallet. Priced at $62, this thing is an absolute beast. You are getting 25,000 milliamp hours with a massive 100 watts of peak output. To put that in perspective, you can sit at an airport terminal and charge your MacBook Air to 56% in just 30 minutes.
It is basically like carrying a wall outlet in your backpack. It also features an integrated USB-C cable, which means one less thing to remember to pack. I cannot tell you how many times I have remembered my battery pack, but totally forgot the cable. It is FAA compliant at 90 watt-hours, meaning you can take it on any flight smoothly. The only minor flaw here, to take advantage of its insane 15-minute rapid recharge feature, you absolutely need a 100-watt compatible wall charger. If you plug it into an old standard charging brick, it will take hours to fill up. But as long as you have the right wall plug at home, this is a highly reliable power bank for travel and remote work. Taking the number 3 spot, the INIU 100-watt power bank is the ultimate pick if you want maximum juice in the absolute smallest form factor possible. At $59, this is heavily marketed as the smallest 25,000 milliamp hour high-capacity power bank on the market. It is 30% smaller than a standard soda can, which is wild, but do not let the footprint fool you. With 100 watts of output, it allows for true play and charge. If you have a Steam Deck or ROG Ally, you know the struggle of a battery draining while plugged into a weak charger. This unit actually makes your battery percentage climb even during intense AAA gaming sessions. Honestly, the cell quality here is fantastic, and instead of a built-in cable that could eventually break, INIU includes a premium detachable short cable. Now for the downside. Because the battery cells are so dense, it is surprisingly heavy for its size, weighing in at nearly 1 pound. It might feel a bit like a brick if you drop it into a small purse, but honestly, if you throw it in a travel backpack, you will not even notice it. It is undoubtedly one of the best portable chargers out there. At number 2, we have the Anker Prime Power Bank. This is hands down the best choice for hardcore tech enthusiasts and professionals who carry multiple power-hungry devices. Coming in at $129, it is definitely a premium investment, but the internal specs are off the charts. You are looking at a total output of 220 watts across 2 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port. If you plug in a single device, it delivers a blistering 140 watts of high-speed charging. One video editor mentioned he could charge his 16-inch MacBook Pro to 50% in under half an hour while editing at a coffee shop. That is just incredible. It also features a digital display and a smart app connection, so you can monitor your battery stats right from your phone. Plus, it recharges to 50% in exactly 25 minutes. Now, the limitation is pretty obvious, the price tag. At over $100 for 20,100 milliamp hours, it is expensive. It is also on the heavier side. But if you rely heavily on a best power bank for MacBook setup for your daily workflow, this is a premium powerhouse that will never let you down. And finally, taking the crown at number 1 is the Ugreen Nexode Power Bank. If you want the ultimate all-in-one solution for 2026, this is it. Priced at $75, it strikes the absolute perfect balance between raw power, modern convenience, and aggressive pricing. This 90 watt-hour, 25,000 milliamp hour battery packs a total output of 165 watts. But here is the real genius of this device. It features 2 built-in USB-C cables that expand when you need them and tuck away seamlessly into the body when you do not. No more tangled wires at the bottom of your travel bag. You can fast charge your laptop and your smartphone at the exact same time without breaking a sweat. When it is time to recharge, the 90-watt input means you can fill this massive battery back to full in roughly 2 hours. The only potential downside is that the built-in cables are relatively short, meaning your devices need to sit pretty close to the unit while charging. But realistically, if you are working at a cafe or on an airplane tray table, you do not want long cables trailing everywhere anyway. It is the best power bank fast charging solution on the market right now, and the best bang for your buck, hands down. There you have it, the top 5 portable power stations for 2026. I have placed links to all the products in the description below,
So you can check the latest prices and availability. Which one are you picking up for your next trip? Let me know down in the comments. If this video helped you out today, please drop a like and subscribe to Tech Selected for more no-nonsense tech reviews. I will see you in the next one.